My father got interned on the 10th of November, Crystal Night, and he was sent to Dachau. After Crystal Night, my mother wanted my father to come out of Dachau, so she bought a Shanghai ticket, which cost 100 shillings. And it was the last 100 shillings we had. From then on, we went to the soup kitchen. And she sent that in, and he came home on the 26th of January.
That's 1939?
Yes, 1939. And she was negotiating with this uncle of his to come to one of his daughters who got married and lived in Manchester. And she did that quickly because I wanted to see my father before I went. And she told me that I was going to Manchester. I said, not London? She said, no. She said, so I said, I'm not going. I want London. So she said, it's only 20 minutes from London. Well, that was good enough for me because I wouldn't have known any different. Oh, 20 minutes from London, I'm all right. So I went. They couldn't find £50 again for one of my parents, but I found there were 3 families here, 1 son and 2 daughters from the uncle. And one daughter got married in 1936, and we had an invitation, which of course we couldn't afford to go. And my father sent a Mazel Tov letter, and he kept the address, and that's how we got in touch with them again. Otherwise, we had nowhere to go. We had no family anywhere. And she said, yes, she wouldn't mind taking me over. She was married 3 years at the time, and she had a wallpaper shop in Great Cheetham Street East. So it came time for me to go. My father came over on the 26th of January. So I saw him, and my ticket was for the 14th of February. So we did have a couple of weeks together when he came back, and he looked terrible. His hair was very cut short, and he looked dreadful when he came back. But he was alive, and that was something. So many have died. I got on the train by myself because there was nobody to take me. And they came on the train, and they said, maybe you don't want to go. I said, yes, I do want to go. So they were satisfied. And I remember we were in a carriage where the window opened not the seat, but on the seat next to the door, and somebody handed the baby in. Don't know whose baby, where, what, I don't know, but I just handed the baby into a woman. This lady came to the station in London. She found me, she asked for me, she found me, she took me home. I only had a very small suitcase. You weren't allowed to take a lot with you. In the morning, she woke me up, and I'm ashamed to say I couldn't dress myself because my father dressed me every morning to go to school. I know, it was disgusting, but that's how it was. Got me inside, and she got my coat off, and she made me a cup of tea. I couldn't drink it at first because we never had tea with milk. So she said, we're going to throw the boots away in Yiddish, and you're going to have shoes. Well, I was in 7th heaven. So he got me a pair of black lace-up shoes, and for Shabbos, a brown pair of lace-up shoes. I only could speak German. My English was very, very poor, but the teachers were wonderful. But I wrote about 19 letters in a week. Not only to my parents, but to the family and to the friends and everything. I arrived here on the 16th of February, 1939, in Manchester. People who had nowhere to go used to plan to go illegally to around Austria, like Switzerland, Luxembourg, Czechoslovakia, all these places where they could go over the border used to pay the guards there, and they closed, they turned round, and you went over the border, and it was bye-bye. Well, Hitler decided to overrun Yugoslavia. So all they did was they took them out of the house and they shot them. This I only got to know in February 1942. That came as a Red Cross card. So I knew that was it. I would never see them again. Office, me. Anyway, I learned it. I learned bookkeeping in those days with the sales ledger, the purchase ledger, the cash book, the day book. All this I learned, and I did it. We spoke English. Nobody spoke German. Even now we don't speak German. And we went for a while to the Ritz, and I met my husband there. Very nice. We had a lovely time. He came to Macclesfield, and we went out, and we went for walks. We married in 1949. Oh, I got engaged, and we arranged to get married the following year. Sydney was on the market with handbags. Esmond was born nearly 2 years after we were married, on the 16th of February. Then I had a daughter, she's died not quite 2 years ago, called Michelle. She was born on the 1st of November, 4 years after Esmond. And then we had another surprise. I had another little girl. We didn't expect another one. We were happy with one of each, but we had another little girl, Karen. What we would have done without her, I wouldn't know. Well, England has been good to us. We've managed to live in a 4-bedroomed house, which my auntie put a bedroom on, which made it 5. I always had a maid. I worked every day till I was 82. We had a good life, yes, we did. England has been good to us.